Come on?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening. I would like to call the meeting of the Berlin-Boylston Regional School Committee to order. Just a reminder that this meeting is being recorded. Your image and or voice may be broadcast. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do not believe we have any public comments. Does anybody have any communications?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, NES DEC got back, or NESDEC got back to me with some attachments on couple information helping for superintendent search. So I put forward those to the drive.
Okay, great. All right, thank you. All right, so as everyone knows, tonight we are here, very sad, to accept the retirement of Superintendent Costello. So I have prepared just a very brief statement that I would like to make. Tonight, I would just like to say a few words about a remarkable leader who has dedicated the better part of her life to shaping the future of our schools and by extension, our community. It is with a mixture of admiration and sadness that the time has come to say farewell to our esteemed superintendent, Carol Costello, as she embarks on a well-deserved retirement. Carol's unwavering commitment to education has left an unforgettable mark on our schools and our hearts. Carol has always been more than just a leader. She has been a mentor, a cheerleader, a source of inspiration, and to me, I am very lucky to call her a friend. Her passion for education and her dedication to our children have been the driving forces behind countless successes. It is clear that her impact will be felt for generations to come. As she steps into this new chapter of her life, I want her to know how deeply grateful this district is for her service. I wish her nothing but joy and fulfillment in her retirement. May it be filled with relaxation, adventure, and all the happiness she so richly deserves. Thank you, Carol, for everything. Your legacy will continue to inspire and guide us, and you will always be a cherished part of our BBRSD family. Congratulations on your retirement. So she is not here tonight, not because she did not want to come, but she already had vacation planned. So hopefully she will watch the recording and just know that we all wish her well. Okay, so next we are going to briefly discuss the process to fill the role of superintendent. Right now, the best course of action, since we have such a brief period of time before the start of school, the school committee is going to enter into executive session. We're going to discuss a few candidates we have for an interim. We'll decide the term of the interim and discuss the candidates we have, and then we will take it from there. But what we're hoping to do is have someone fill the gap and then do a formal search during the next school year, where we'll have a committee, we'll have multiple people that are interested serve on this committee. It's just not something we could pull together right now with 3 weeks to go before the start of school. Okay, so did anyone have any comments they'd like to make about the process, questions, or should we just move to go?
Can you share with people what the gap is, what that time frame is?
So, I mean, it can be anything that we want. We can decide for 6 months, we can do it for a year. I personally think maybe it makes sense to have someone in for the full school year. That's, something that might be negotiable with whatever candidates we have. And then obviously, once the committee has vetted out the candidates, it will be discussed in open session, the salary and the terms of contract. That's public. But this is just a preliminary discussion to discuss the strategy with respect to the preliminary candidates. Anything else? All right, so we are going to enter into executive session, and this is based on executive session number 8, the best practices for public officials. This is based on number 8. To consider or interview applicants for employment or appointment by preliminary screening committee if the chair declares that an open meeting will have a detrimental effect in obtaining qualified applicants, which I have. Provided, however, that this clause shall not apply to any meeting, including meetings of preliminary screening committee, to consider and interview applicants who have passed a prior preliminary screening. Okay, so I'm going to do a roll call. We're going to enter into executive session, and we will not return into open session. So could I please have a motion to exit closed session and enter into executive session without returning into open session?
So,
Julie? Laurie, all right, roll call. Lisa?
Aye.
Mike? Julie? Laurie?
Aye.
Jess? All right, I'm an aye as well. Thank you so much. That's it for closed session.